What is up, everyone? It has been a extremely long time since I've done this, and I'm not doing this in a way to start anything up again. It's just purely because this channel was always meant to document, and I'm doing stuff on Minecraft that I feel needs to be documented. So anyway, welcome back. My name is Watt, and yeah, this is the V4 vanilla server. This isn't Industrial Dimensions. This isn't where you're used to seeing me if you are watching from 4 years ago. Not that I ever really made any waves. But yeah, so new server. This is Spawn. Little shopping district over here. This shop I've spent a lot of diamonds at because they're selling quartz blocks. But yeah, beside the point. So I'm just going to talk you guys through just kind of what I've done, do a little bit of a tour, and kind of just go from there because it's been a while, and I've changed a lot since maybe say the last time I was producing any kind of content. So first things first, so anyway, so what I'll do is I'll talk a little about the server, I'll talk a little bit about myself, and if anyone has found this through the V4 vanilla routes, then yeah, this is your chance to kind of get to know me a little bit, because I am I think very different to some of the other guys who are on this server, mainly the fact that I'm English. Yeah, I mean, someone correct me if I'm wrong, but I think I'm the only non-North American on the server, I'd like to say out loud. I'm not too sure, but anyway. So this is Spawn, and we'll have a wander through the nether up to my place. One thing I should, yeah. So let's start talking about it. So I was invited onto the server by the guy at the bottom of the list there, PhD Phil. He invited me to join. I'll spare the details of how he invited me, but yeah, I was invited to join, and I was looking for a new Minecraft home, we'll say, and graciously accepted. There were some questions over, ping and stuff like that, being far away from where the server's based, but I've had no problem. My ping normally stays below 100. So yeah, a little bit about me. So a lot of you guys who are traditionally watching will remember me from Industrial Dimensions. It's been a long time since that server existed, and well, yeah, here we are. Same old pig, back with his sunglasses. You know what it is. So yeah, some bit of history about me. So Industrial Dimensions was a server that me and my friends from my hometown kind of played on for a little bit. We tried to be something bigger than we actually were, and we never had enough members to try and do that. There was a couple of us who were making content, and one of us who was making redstone videos who got particularly big. Twitch Nitro is still linked in my sidebar if you want to search him up. He doesn't make content anymore, but for the time he was one of the Minecraft geniuses, and so yeah, that but that server died off, and then me and Ender Cow floated about a little bit, tried to find another server, started our own, started using hosting services to do our own. There was one that his mate of his, because Ender went off to university, and mate from one of his. So anyway, V4V. So and then we come to this, and now I've changed my playstyle a lot. I've got a lot more involved with redstone, a lot more involved in mob farming, and believe it or not, I've actually become a bit of I'd say a better builder. But yeah, so I spend a lot of time on the server. I'm kind of on by myself because of the time difference, but I've done a couple of collab stuff with JW there, which has been really interesting. The first of it being this one. Which if you can't guess where that goes, you haven't been playing this game enough. Yeah, so this is my portal. We've got a banner now. Absolute brilliance. I should probably mention we've got some advancements. So we've got some data packs on the server. These are all the ones that we have. Just your standard kind of. I think a lot of them. I think they're Zoom Avoid. Yeah, they do vanilla tweaks. So so yeah, just the standards. This one's brilliant. The mob heads are fun. These two we'll get to in a minute. Right, so this is my portal. Up here is the first big project I kind of did, which is an Il Mango gold farm. Up the top, that lovely donut shape that's made out of pink glass. Long story short, so I should probably add the servers in 1.15.2. We are resetting the nether when it comes to 1.16, which means I will lose that. But for the time being, I needed a really good source of XP for mending doors, and so yeah, the server's been up about, I want to say 3 weeks now, 3-4 weeks maybe. The launch night was quite fun. I stayed up till it was 1 AM my time for launch, and hopped in a call with some of the new server mates of mine that I said I haven't crossed paths with too many of them since, but it's been a blast when they have been about. And yeah, so you know, it's been a vibe and it's been fun. And I thought I'm at the stage now where I've actually had to buy a new microphone to do this, which has been really interesting, but I'm at a stage now where I feel I want to put something out. I want to produce some content to show off what I've done. So I've set up in a swamp biome mainly because of that thing, and lo and behold, I haven't actually gotten to that thing yet. Because yeah, I've been focusing on other things. That's one of them. That's another one over there, and then there's a bit of a build for you, which is a platform. Everything here is built in a way that it's spawn proofed. So these are half slabs. Yeah, it's interesting. So I'll just give you a nice bit of overview. One thing I should add is that the server is in UHC mode, ultra hardcore, which means we have no natural health regeneration, which was a challenge. I've died 28 times, but I've died in the name of progress, as I've been calling it. So yeah, as always, most of my stuff is underground. That's a villager farm, which I've kind of dumped a villager breeder, sorry, which I've kind of dumped like this ruined tower thing around just to kind of obscure it. Once again, all this is spawn proofed. I've started digging out the early days of a perimeter for when I eventually do that, beacons and all that jazz. That's a double slime chunk. So yeah, so I'll talk, just have a quick look around and just and if anyone is watching this who is new, just let me know. Let me know if you want to see more than me. I'm not going to, as always, I'm not going to sit here and start let's playing this game, because that's been done a million times before, and I've always been staunch that I wouldn't do that, and it's just purely a manner of documenting. So yeah, that's a double slime chunk, which is a Nembomb design. No golems or anything like that involved. It's just a bunch of platforms, some string at the top, and they wander off the edge and die to thing. So yeah, servers in UHC mode. I've killed a couple of withers in UHC mode, which has been really fun and really interesting. The dragon isn't dead yet, I should probably add, and if anyone watching is wondering why I've got an elytra, considering that the dragon isn't dead, yeah, me and JW actually bridged out. He's trying to talk. I don't know what he's trying to say. But yeah, me and him actually bridged out the 1,000 blocks and did the end islands. Didn't get too greedy. Got a bunch of shulkers each and 2 elytras each, and we just went from there. And it was really quite good because, so the dragon's not been killed yet. It's 4 weeks in, but no rush because I've got everything I need from the end at the moment, and this especially was a thing. So this is the build. This is just the platform as it's got. I don't know what I'm referring it to, but it goes underground, and this is where a lot more of the magic happens, we'll say. So yeah, a horrible spiral staircase, which I don't know why I did. Room for expansion here. I had these guys within 2 days of the server to get mending. Yeah, I think server launched. I think I was in the nether within 2 hours. I had a villager breeder and the gold farm. I had a gold farm within the week. I had a village breeder done by like 4 days worth. I've spent about 144 hours on this server since launch, just playing the game. I haven't done a lot of AFK. So yeah, this is my base so far. So we've got this is a automatic smelter, input, output, input and fuel, output in the middle. It's the minecart 32 furnace thing. That's a future expansion. basic storage, deep storage, which is like your cobble and your stones and whatnot. This is kind of just passive farm, so we've got melon and pumpkin outputs there. That's sugarcane, kelp, and bamboo, which I actually only finished this about an hour ago. Just a series of farms in the walls. These are all 3-tiered, so that's one tier of what's above and below it, same as that above and below, same as that above and below, and then this is alternating melon and pumpkin farms on the floor. What else? I love I've been trying out different build styles down here, so like I've got this main kind of modern kind of theme going on. I have a visitor, it seems, and I mean it is going to be JW because Phil's AFK, but yeah, so me and JW have been just kind of going a bit ham on the server, I think, in comparison to a lot of the others. So yeah, we've built a lot of farm. This guy is crazy. His base is insane. What it lacks in aesthetics currently, it has in functionality, but even the aesthetics that he has built is really good. I'm in awe of it. Like I thought I was doing some stuff, and yeah. So I've got, I say this is the output for the mob farm, and then down here is the output for the slime, and we're just slowly, and that slime shot I spawned with my, oh god. I didn't know. Oh yes, that's a map. He's mad. He's absolutely mad. He's absolutely mad. So yeah, he's insane, but he's probably the person I've spent the most time with on the server, and it's been quite interesting because we just every now and again kind of go, "What are you doing?" and we just help each other. He's done a guardian farm recently, which has been really handy. So yeah, that's just me. If anyone's got any questions, pop them down below, or you know, if you want to do some more of something, or want me to do some more of this. I hope YouTube still has an editor, because I don't know how I'm going to put that together. Yeah, it's been fun. It's been a laugh so far. We've got a few more things I want to do. There was a to-do list down the bottom there, but I'm quite proud of what I've done. I've changed my playstyle massively. I've adopted a certain way. I'm gonna, you know, perimeter this, but also make it aesthetically pleasing where I can, and yeah, I just think that there's going to be a lot more of like these tower things, but where they might not necessarily be ruined. Like I want to get something up and around this at some point, which is going to be a huge build, and it will probably look very, very top heavy. So yeah, that is it. I am what, and just as always, even if this is the only thing I put out on this server, I've documented what I've done so far. I'm really, really happy with what I'm building here, and as always, I just want to put it out there. So it's been me, and I said, even if this is the only thing I put out, this is cool. You know, I'll put something out when 1.16 comes out, because I intend on using that blackstone so much, and I hope that this server is for the long haul. I think it's a good fit, and I'm about to get attacked by phantoms, and so with that, ow, with that, I'm gonna go over here, jump into this bed, and yeah, I'm gonna stop recording, so see ya.